Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys a brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield video today, and this one is definitely one you're gonna want to sit down for and get ready because I'm about to blow your mind. We are on PokeJungle, which is an amazing website. Fellow bug catcher here, I'm gonna put their link in the description. Please go show some love to PokeJungle. Cover some rumor stuff, but also a lot of Pokemon news there. And there is a crazy new theory that could potentially be predicting the Galarian forms in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, this is gonna be pretty interesting. So I'm gonna, like I said, you guys gotta sit down, get yourselves ready, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you guys are new. I post Pokemon videos every single day, and we're gonna have a ton of content here for Pokemon Sword and Shield, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. But man, this is about to go down, dude. This post is pretty nuts, and like I said, it may predict what Pokemon are gonna get Galarian forms in the upcoming titles, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now let's recap what we know so far about these Pokemon Sword and Shield various Galarian forms. We know that there's Zigzagoon, Linoon, and Obstagoon. So 2 Galarian forms and new evolution of a previous Pokemon that's from Hoenn. We also know that Weezing, a Kanto Pokemon, has a Galarian form. From there, there's a lot of predictions, rumors, potential leaks talking about various Galarian forms, but the one leak that we can really rely on is the Affleck leak, which has been proven true many times, and it said that Farfetch was going to get a regional evolution in Surfetch. It also mentioned Meowth having a regional form, so we really don't know too much about the Meowth side because it's kind of a little ambiguous about Meowth, but it does say that Farfetch is going to get a Galarian form. So that leak has been proven true time and time again. So we're going off the theory here that we have a Linoon, Zigzagoon, and Weezing that all have Galar forms. Farfetch most likely going to get a Galar form. Let's jump into this potential rumor and theory and see if it has any merit. I actually feel like it might. It's pretty nuts. Let's do it, man. So again, we're on PokeJungle, and the article was written by Jonathan H. I'll do my best to try to find Jonathan and put him in the description as well, his Twitter handle. I think I found it earlier. Gotta find it, make sure I have it. This is an analysis and prediction based on what we know. All right, let's do it. In Alola, players met our first regional variants, Alolan forms. Some stat boosts were given to their Cantonian forms, as well as expanded move pools. For example, Kanto Sandshrew got Hone Claws and Egg Move during the later half of that gen. Ultra Sun and Moon. Bear with me. When Ultra Sun and Moon came out, they introduced 5 new Pokemon. Poipole, Naganadel, Stakataka, Blacephalon, and Zeraora, as well as Necrozma forms. However, we're also given unannounced changes to previously existing Pokemon. For example, Layton was giving a new Egg Move Power Trip, which makes sense because it's to promote game balance. However, Pokemon did not stop there. Pokemon such as Koffing and Zigzagoon were also given new Egg Moves. Koffing was given the Poison type move, Venom Drench, and Zigzagoon received the move Extreme Speed. These 2 were not available in Alola, but were given new Egg Moves. Why? Perhaps promote game balance in future games. What else do we know about these 2 Pokemon now? They're in Galar and they have Galarian forms. Bear with us here. Koffing, Zigzagoon, 2 Pokemon not found in the Alola region, got specific Ultra Sun and Moon moves to their egg pools, Venom Drench and Extreme Speed. These Pokemon were not in Alola, they were given new moves, but they were not part of the Alolan region. Now they are in the Galar region with brand new forms. Cerebi has neatly organized all the Pokemon with egg moves, updates, everything like that. So using that and the stat change data, I created a list of Pokemon who are candidates to receive Galarian forms by the same logic above. I consider potential Galarian forms based on form parameters. The Pokemon received a stat change, the Pokemon received a new egg move, the Pokemon's full evolution line has not been revealed explicitly via Sword and Shield, and the Pokemon was not present in Alola. Pokemon with 2 or more of the above should be considered as potential Galarian forms. So this is just taking some of this information, saying, okay, they got a new egg move, they haven't been shown yet, their full evolution line hasn't been shown yet in the new games, they got some sort of a stat change in Ultra Sun and Moon, and the last thing is they weren't available in Alola. Naturally, Zigzagoon and Koffing specific profiles were as followed. No stat changes, but they got new egg moves, and not yet revealed in the Galar trailers, and unavailable in Ultra Sun and Moon. So whether or not you weigh in stat changes is your choice. Remember, this list is meant to be data-based correlation and speculation, and not meant to be a guide for upcoming Galarian forms. This is just a theory, right? It's a theory, but it's based on using data from Ultra Sun and Moon and using the data we have now from Sword and Shield to come to a conclusion of what could potentially be a list of Galarian Pokemon in Sword and Shield. So here we go. We've got Bidoof. We've got Bouffalons. Oh my god, this is gonna be nuts, dude. This is actually gonna be nuts. Let's see here. Notable Pokemon who fit the pattern of only being unique, new egg move in Ultra Sun and Moon and have not been shown in Sword and Shield trailers and were unavailable in Alola include the following: Bidoof, Bouffalant, Chimecho, Darumaka. Remember Darumaka, by the way. Let me just kind of mention, I have a really good feeling that Darmanitan is gonna get a Galarian form. I have a really good feeling. I'm just saying, I have a really good feeling that Darmanitan and Darumaka are gonna get Galarian forms. That's all I'm gonna say. Deerling, Farfetch'd is bold, of course, because it does have the Affleck leak. Girafarig, Illumise, Pansage, Pansear, Patrat, Roselia, Shelmet, Spiritomb, Spritzee, Tangela, Whismur, and Zigzagoon. Now here's some Pokemon that didn't make the list because they share a new egg move, although it might be with a different type of Pokemon. So Blitzel and Hawlucha both got Faint, Carnivine and Scraggy got Acid Spray, Coughing and Timpole got Venom Drenched, again Coughing being here. Ledibella and Petalil got Endure, Ponyta and Phanpy got High Horsepower, Swirlix and Dewpider got Sticky Web, Volbeat got Lunge, and then Yamask and Chimecha got Crafty Shield. Simply because they're not on this list does not mean they're off the table. Pokemon did receive stat changes. We can imagine that these are further efforts by Pokemon or Game Freak attempting to balance the gameplay. They've been referring to balance a lot recently, both with reference to the national decks could not be included in the games, they removed Z-moves and Megas from Galar, and perhaps these stat changes could further indicate Pokemon present or potentially getting Galar forms. Why give Woobat plus 10 HP but leave Swoobat exactly as it is, meaning with base 425 stats like Lanoon's 420? Perhaps we'll be getting a Galarian and a third evolution. So let's look at some of the Pokemon that received stat changes for the new games. Now X and Y did some stat changes too, actually, going into X and Y and ORAS. So it's not uncommon for them to do these stat changes. But this article is bringing up some very interesting points of like, why do these stat changes to a Pokemon like Woobat when like Swoobat has no changes at all? Is Swoobat gonna get another evolution similar to how Linoon got Obstagoon? So Ekans line, Arbok actually got an increase to its attack. Sandshrew got the new move Home Claws. Oddish got Strength Sap. Paris got Grassy Terrain. Diglett randomly, or Dugtrio rather, got 20, and then it got an Alolan form. Abra ended up getting a special defense boost. Bellsprout got Strength Sap. Ponyta with High Horsepower. Farfetch'd got a pretty big attack boost, and it got some new moves. First Impression and Final Gambit. Very interesting. Farfetch'd, one of the biggest buffs of any Pokemon that we've seen in recent past. It actually has quite a bit of a buff, 25 buff to its attack from where it previously was, going in to Ultra Sun and Moon, and it wasn't even in the Alola region. So that's very, very peculiar. We've got Doduo getting speed to Dodrio, Onix got Wide Guard, Drowsy got Power Split and Psychic Terrain, Electrode got some more speed, Executor got some speed, but it got an Alolan form. Very interesting there. Coughing getting Venom Drench, then it's got Galarian Wheezing. Lickitung got Thrash, Tangela got Wake Up Slap, Mr. Mime got Psychic Terrain, Snorlax got Power Punch as shown already, Sentret got Baby Doll Eyes, Noctowl, or Hoot and Noctowl randomly getting plus 10 special attack, then getting Mean Look and Hurricane. We've seen Hoot, but we have not seen Noctowl yet. Lots of speculation around Noctowl. Ladybug getting Endure and Counter. Don't really know, but those are very common moves for fighting types. Maybe I'm just reaching here, but just something to note. Spinarak, Ariados got some speed and lunge. Hoppip got Strength Sap, Apom got Tail Slap. And again, we can go on and on down this list. There's a pretty long list of various Pokemon getting stat buffs. Volbeat, Illumise getting very big stat buffs, not in Alola. Very interesting. Skitty getting a pretty good stat buff. Obviously, Masquerain got a big stat buff. Special attack and speed got buffed. A lot of these Pokemon got buffed. Solrock, Lunatone getting HP buffs. They weren't even in the region. So weird. But perhaps that we can, at the very least, I'm not saying that this whole list here is going to turn into Galarian forms, but I do think the person who made this article brings up a very interesting point. Could these Pokemon be the pool of which the Galarian Pokemon are going to be chosen from? And I feel like we'll be able to find out pretty quickly. Like, if a Pokemon gets announced as a Galarian form and it's not on this list, then we can throw this idea out. But in the meantime, it's definitely interesting to speculate and look at all these various Pokemon that got changes going into Ultra Sun and Moon. That may have some further changes moving into Sword and Shield, because again, as I mentioned, it's very interesting to note Pokemon like Weezing and Zigzagoon getting these special egg moves when they weren't even in Alola, so they weren't even part of the region, so like why balance them at all, really? Pokemon like Hoot Hoot or Noctowl rather getting a special attack buff. We mentioned Farfetch specifically getting a pretty massive attack buff. Mantine, which we've already seen, I believe, Mantine jumping around, so we know that that's not going to be a Galarian form. So I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that this whole list here is like every Galarian form we're going to get, but perhaps we can say, hey, this list is where the Galarian forms are going to be chosen from. That would actually be very, very interesting to kind of take a look at that and kind of take a step back. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely thought this article was super duper interesting. It could be something massive. It could be like a huge breakthrough in us determining what Pokemon are going to get Galarian forms. It could be just another kind of rumor or just kind of stat-based analysis here that maybe sheds some light as to what could happen for the new games. But ultimately, definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I thought this was super duper interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that there's any merit to this? Do you think there's any possibility that these Pokemon could potentially get Galar forms? What Pokemon do you want to see most get a Galar form in the upcoming games for Sword and Shield? I thought this was super interesting, man. I had to break it down for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.